I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Good, good, good.
Thank you.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Not on my side yet. Think it's just net.
So do we start with the check? I see you recorded. Okay. Do we start with the what do
The
you call
host.
this? The host.
I
Okay.
think, yeah, let's start with the host. Let's see if all the host activities are in place, and then we can go on. Let's go to the host. We initiate, like we're on board, and then the contractor then does what they need to do, and back to the host. For now, maybe let's do those scenarios, just the 3 scenarios. Hi, Miss Lily. Hi, Miss Lily.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh. Yes, we can start, Maria.
Okay, you please do go ahead.
I think it was supposed to be you from your side. And then I can be able to take notes from my side. I think it's better that way.
Oh, okay. So you want me to log in?
Yes, please log in.
Can you share the link, please?
You can log in.
Can you please share the link?
Okay, let me share. Okay, please wait.
Are you sending it on the chat or an email?
Are you sending it on the chat? If you can search my last email, you should be able to get it. Okay, the website is, please share your screen. I'm not able to trace. So it's a supply.sapro.online.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I got it. I got the link. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Ben.
Or is it not Ted?
It's Ted.
Ted.
And then admin 8123.
Sorry, just give me a second. Just want to send this. Oh, I sent it. Right. Yes. So must I initiate a contractor onboarding?
Yes, you can. Anna, there you said what information do you need for the form?
Sorry, can you just repeat that again?
The information you need for that section. Remember the dummy. Dummy section.
We said here it can be like a text field where we're writing what the project is about.
Is it not a project? I think you said project description there or something.
Oh yeah, project description. And then
Oh,
it
the
must
project.
have,
Okay, and then the dummy.
so we're just gonna say project description, not project dummy. And then here, this is where we'll like the text field where we're gonna be writing what the project is about.
This week where I changed. You said what? Sorry, can you repeat? You said what do you want again?
Project description.
The description.
Don't forget the title at the top, Maria.
Sorry.
The project title at the very top there.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There. Yeah.
And can we go to the way we wrote project category?
Yeah.
Can you click there, please?
Must I come here?
Yes, click. Mhm. Okay, so on project description, are those fine, or we will add as time goes by?
I didn't get that.
I was saying on the project category, is that fine?
Yes, this one is fine.
You can you can refresh your screen, that's fine.
Okay, there. Perfect. Okay. What is this? Is this the end of the form?
Yes, you put the description on the section where it says type or to choose a block.
And I'm saying here it says project. Is it just freestanding?
No, it is freestanding, so you can't do anything with that one.
Okay. And then here, what block am I adding?
Can you see where it's written type or to choose a block?
Okay, sorry.
You can just
You just give me a second. I just want to use my earphones.
can you hear me, Clifford? Clifford, can you hear me? Clifford, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Naftali.
Okay, sorry. Hello?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can paste a description where it says type or to choose a block. Type or to choose a block. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything I need to do on the screen?
Yes, you need to input a description, like an advert. No, you can just type. You see where it's written type?
Project type.
Type on top. Maria wiring project underneath.
Yes, here on ad block.
So normally you can copy from another website and then you can paste. We can go to an about us page, privacy policy. Enter again.
And then what else is what comes here?
Enter again. You can paste.
Oh, I must paste and enter again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can publish.
All right, just so I understand. So this is where we're putting the project description.
Yes.
Okay, it means this then speaks to that. That means we must remove this field and then here we can rename it to project description because that's what we meant by this.
Yes.
Okay, so this can go.
I agree
This
with you, Maria.
afternoon, Mkhotsu.
Afternoon, guys.
Okay.
I
Did you get that,
Afternoon.
Naftali?
Afternoon.
Sure, afternoon, Jeff.
Did you get that, Naftali?
Yes, I did get it. I'm making a note.
Okay, so yeah, that means then you can remove this field here, and because we're already able to put the project description here, just rename it so that at least, but let it have like that where it says ad block, you can just say project description, and then we just put this here.
Okay.
Okay, so now I can publish.
Yes, you can.
Okay, can you please share the login details for the contractor?
It's a ban.
Okay, but before we move from here, all right?
Mhm.
So at this point, when we're submitting this,
Yeah,
yeah?
I've changed. If you can please refresh your screen. 1 second. Yes, refresh it. Please go down. Click where it says project rewiring.
Yes.
You can refresh again. Let's go down. You see now, so it's project province.
Okay.
Then,
All right, you can just add that project description here.
yeah, so I've added that in for now.
Okay. Sorry, what I wanted to, maybe let me just quickly open the. So when we're onboarding, right? Okay, we have. Sorry, just
So-
one second.
Yes, so remember our thinking was when somebody completes this job opening, I mean project opening, it was specifically designed that I, Neftali, must capture each and everything as a contractor. So meaning that whatever that I will capture here, like my province and everything, will automatically populate into DigiSafe. So there is no need for DigiSafe to capture things manually because I would have already created those. So this was the thinking around this creation of this project section.
Okay.
So meaning that you saw we only wrote category, project type, project location, and province. So meaning that we will go back again into all those indicators that you want, and automatically the information would have been pre-populated because I will list my company name, company registration numbers and everything on this one. Let me quickly do this now.
Okay. Are you gonna share your screen?
No, we will use yours, it's fine.
Okay. Maybe also in the meantime, you can just share the contractors' login details. I just want to see how they receive them. Just
you can refresh that form. Please go down.
So who is capturing this? Is
It
it
will
still
be
the host, right?
It will be the contractor. So if you want the host to pre-populate certain information, then they can still be able to do that here.
Okay. I think my confusion then comes from I didn't log out as a host. So I wanted to see how the contractor would receive the form that I had sent to them. Remember when I started to initiate onboarding, I logged in as a host. Or is this like a generic?
Yes, you can. Can you see where there is W?
W, yes.
Yes.
As I log out.
Yes. You can log out top right.
Okay, can you give me the
It's Ben,
credentials?
BEN. Yeah, log in. You can say. Okay, click here to apply for to apply to a project.
Okay, so what we want to, before I can even click to apply for any project, whatever that the host has sent to me initiating onboarding, you know, we thought we're going to see that maybe when I log in to say there is an alert for you from Anglo American. And then I'm able to open, like to go to that form and open and check what has been sent to me. So for instance, you see, yeah, so before the sections, remember you would have sent that with the sections. So I want to see what you've sent to me. Yes. So what we want to see is that when I log in as a contractor, maybe either wherever you guys are going to place them, either going to be on the same screen or wherever that you're going to be housing them, or alerts, or whatever. But when I log in, I should be able to go to that place to see what has been sent to me by the host company. And then I can then click on it, and then that's when I should be able to see all these sections to say, okay, I need to just complete all these sections. I come and I open, and I'm completing now the sections as a host company. Sorry, as a contractor.
As a contractor.
Yes, yeah. Aligned?
Yes, aligned. I did take that note.
Okay.
Okay, you can go back again to loading contractor loading.
Okay. So, sorry, where must I go? Must I come to?
Click here to apply to a project.
Yes, so the reason also we don't want to actually click to apply for a project, because the host would have then, remember at the, maybe let me just quickly log it again. Sorry, I'll just be doing the back and forth between the two roles.
You can click on Digi
sorry.
Safe.
Sorry,
What are you looking for now?
No, I want to log out.
Okay.
Maybe I must actually have two windows. Yes. This is Ted. So you see, as a host, just bring it. So as the host, right? Yes. When I click here to initiate onboarding, I add a project. So whatever information that I would have added here to say it's a Maria project for wiring, whatever, right? And I put my description here, and then I populate all these fields here, and then where we are. Okay, why is it not here? Okay, sorry, not here. So on the, did it log me out on the other one? Okay. I can't log in.
You can log in.
So on the okay, anyway, it's fine. So on the host side, when I am onboarding the contractor, I will populate all this information, right? And also I will then choose the sections that I want that specific contractor to complete for the specific project. Yeah. So at this point, when I'm actually capturing this form here, this is where I also want to then select the indexes to say, I want them to complete section 1.1, which is, yeah. Then I select them, but I would have been still on the host side, right? And then when I send this, like I said, when I send this on the contractor side, when I receive it, I'm logged in, it'll where you guys will be putting it. So, but I want to see that Anglo American has sent me you know, a project that I'd already applied for, and now they're onboarding me and whatnot. And then I should be able to then come to the sections and open a section. Remember we spoke about this to say we don't want it to say validate, we wanted to say view. When I come view.
Yes, that one is still noted.
Okay, so when I come click on view here, it should open that form, and I'm able to just then you know, populate the information. If I need to attach anything, it should give me an option to attach. And then on my side, once done, then I submit it as a contractor. Similarly to, okay, sorry.
You are still a host.
No, at this point, remember the host, I have populated this information and I've selected the sections that I want you to complete. And I published it. After publishing it, as the, okay, I'm not sure why it's not all, maybe let me open a different, let's see if it'll open on incognito. Because I want to have them both at the same time. So you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna log in here as Ben, the contractor. It's admin 1, 2, 3, right?
At 1, 2, 3.
Or at. So you see now, all right, perfect. It allows me to now come here. Then this will be, this is the contract, okay, let's do this. I'm the host. I say the title is Naftali project. Then I come here, like I said, it will be description. So I come and I paste the description of the project. I put the category is under engineering. What is this again? Oh, project type. It's full-time. The project location, it's in Limpopo. The province, okay. Yeah, our province is in in Limpopo. Okay, it's fine. That doesn't matter. And then, now, after populating that, I still want to be able to select to say, for that wiring project, what sections do I want them to complete? Then, as a host still on this page, I should be able to make selection of that. So all the selections of those sections that I want should be available here to say, I want them to complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, and then I publish, right?
Yes.
After publishing, now, as a contractor, I want to log in to the system, and my landing page perhaps should have that information that is sent. So maybe it shouldn't, unlike it being here, we can leave it here still. Sorry, we can leave this here. But the first thing that you want to see is to see that form where you're being onboarded by a host and you're able to then select the sections, complete them, and send them back. So now let's say that these are, because I think if they are here, I'm not sure, maybe in terms of design, you guys will agree, but Mokoto and Mesula are also here. But I think I want them to always be, the first things you see to say the host has sent me this, and I want to be able to complete it and send it back. But let's say then that they are here, wherever you're going to be putting them, I come here and I open it. When I open it, like I said, I want to be able to say view, right? Let's say it's here, that section, it's here, I come and open it, it says view, and then I'm able to put that information. Okay, now they said I must attach my medical certificates, I do whatever, then I send it, right? So I'll just, and then I put the name, all the information that's on that form. I complete it. After completing it, I submit it, right?
Yes.
After I've submitted it, remember this is the contractor.
Yes.
As a host, I should receive it. Then as a host as well, once I have, if I'm not, because remember this is the onboarding page. If I'm not on this page, I should also have some sort of a task list or whatever that will house all those sections that are sent back or information that's been sent back to me. So let's assume that it will be here. Then I come here, I click on it, let's say it's here somewhere, that I come and I click on section 3, received from Mohoto Pty Ltd. When I click on it, I should be able to say, okay, so that form that the contractor was populating, it will be presented to me on the screen. And then I am able to check, say, okay, the information is correct. Let me check if the documents that are attached are correct. I'm able to open the document. Once I have done all of that and I'm happy with the information that has been sent back to me, I should be able to say then, sorry, approved. So I approve it. It's either I approve because the information is correct,
yes,
or I reject it. Rejecting means that it's not even going to go back to the person, right? We're rejecting it completely. However, we want to have an option as a status that says rework or fix or whatever. But yeah, let's say we send it back. So it's this. We'll have a drop down basically after I've reviewed the form that says approve, reject, or rework, or send back, or whatever. Sending it back means that then it goes back to the person. I should still also have like a text field where I am able to put a note there to say I'm sending it back because I'm missing 1, 2, 3 information. Please reattach the document because the one that you've sent is not clear. Please go reattach, or whatever. Please, information that I'm looking at is not correct. As a contractor, I come here where I had opened it, it'll go back there. I come back and I open it again, and then I'm able to see even the note to say, okay, no, this thing was rejected, or rather sent back for rework because of 1, 2, 3, and then I send it back. As a host company, I come back, I receive it again, I'm happy, then I approve. Now, all these, that's when, after now, let's assume that the process ran smoothly. The contractor is sent back the documents, the host is happy, and they've approved everything. That's when now this part comes where where is the where is the is it the dashboard maybe? I saw something.
you can.
Then okay, it's not that.
You can go to contractor lending.
Contractor lending. Oh, here. So now
Otherwise
that's where. Sorry.
Yes, otherwise you can ask what you are looking for so that you can be able to guide you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So those indicators. So all this information. This is now when, as a contractor, I have all these sections sent to me, right?
Yes.
And I am, so like I'm saying, it would be nice if they can reflect like this. They can be displayed on the system like this to show that contractor Mohoto Pty Ltd for project company building wiring. And then now on my side, so both the contractor and the host will have this. This is where now I see that if I click here, I've completed that section, right?
Yes.
And then the host will also have the same to say when they log in, it will show all these filters to say, okay, now it's delayed because the turnaround time perhaps is like 3 days. Now we're on the 5th day, and that's when we're saying that if it can have, we don't know how you guys will do it. It can either be displayed as such where it's just delayed with the red background and is shouting, or it can flash, or whatever that you guys will be doing to actually show the person on the screen that this needs to be attended to urgently.
Okay.
And then yeah, so basically that's about it. I'm not sure if there's anything I've left out, Mehluli and Mohoto, in terms of that process to that point only, before we go to other steps or activities within the process.
Yeah. So maybe if Maria, you can just go to the host lending.
Contractor lending.
Yeah, if you can just go to the host lending. Yes. And all right, then click to initiate contractor onboarding. So already when it says add project, it doesn't follow the flow that is on section 0, which is the host registration of contractor. So what's on host registration of contractor? What comes first? They seek for the name of the contractor. If Maria, you can just sure, did you say yes? So they seek for the name of the contractor. They seek for the vendor registration number. So already there's no way where you need to add a project. You need to add a contractor, not a project. A project will be added under a contractor. So here on add title, it actually should be contractor name, right? Then there on the job specifications, job category, project type, project location, and project province. We do not have all those. So immediately after contractor name, we have your vendor registration number. We have your project name.
If I can come in, this is specifically for the project, so it's not for adding the contractor. So remember when you complete the form from the what do we call this? From your what do we say? What's the name of this? When you complete the form from a contractor, that is where you will be able to enter your information. This is for the host to be able to create their specific project. So remember, in order for you to invite me, you must have created the project, which is this one. And then when I receive it as a link on my email, or either when I log in, then I will be able to enter my company names and all the information.
Okay, so maybe just before we go even further, Neftali, so the host creating a project is something that happens outside of the system. Think about it as a tender. Technolibra comes and they have been awarded a tender, right? So it's something that's already happened outside of what we're doing now. So now we're saying that we have given you a tender to do wiring for the building, right?
Yes, yes.
And that's when now we are capturing, this is the host saying, we know that Mehluli Holdings is the one that has been given a tender to change or upgrade the wiring for the building. Now, like Mehluli was saying, this is now where we're saying that the host will then put all of that information because they know that the tender was won by a Mehluli, a PTY Ltd, and then they have the information. Because remember, this is part of what was sent through prior when the tender was, So let's forget the tender, or rather the project thing happening from the whole side to say now we are creating it. It's already created and it's already been awarded to somebody else. So now internally as the host, now as Technolibra, I've given a tender to build DigiSafe to SayPro. Now I'm putting SayPro's information now to say this is SayPro, your registration number. The project is DigiSafe implementation. The scope is to implement and to build and to whatever. The department is IT.
If I can come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so remember, this is not a repetition of what already has been done on the other side. So what you will then do is that you need to create a project, which is the, what do we call it? The one for to do installation or software or an app. So you need to go to that form that you were seeing there, where this is where you are going to be creating the project. It looks like the process is still the same as when you were re-advertising the tender. You get me? Then what will happen is that you list each and every information that you need. All this project name, you don't put the contractor name. So it's project name, scope of work, your departments, your nature of service, start date and end date. Once you've completed that, you send Neftali a link as a host. It can be in an email, or it can come directly from DigiSafe to DigiSafe. DigiSafe host to DigiSafe contractor. And then when it comes to me, then what I will do is that I will open, if you go to what the contractor, please go to the contractor, the one incognito. Then when you say click here to apply to a project, please open it. The one that you created, which is Maria Wiring Project, you can open it.
Okay, I think this step, I feel like it's not necessary. I'll tell you why. Because if I'm a contractor, right, and I'm going to see all these projects, and can I just receive the one that I'm actually here to do work for? So I'm not sure is that how I'm receiving it? Is that how it is? To say when I come here, I will see all the projects that the host company has ongoing, or the projects that are available, that are running at the
when you go to your projects, let me go back again to, you are busy editing that. We will go to the What for Neftali project. Give me 1 second. I've set it to private, so, and then I've updated it. So if you can refresh. Can you see Neftali's project is not visible?
Yes.
There was Neftali project, so you have an option. So remember what we said is that we thought of it from a long term to say, what happens if DigiSafe becomes a platform where everybody can come in and look for other things that may be related? Then this allows for that. But now let me hide the one that you are working on, the wiring. So you've seen the Neftali has disappeared, so it's no longer visible now. So meaning that you can't see it, but now I will still be able to send you a link. So if you can check on the chat, please go to Teams. So we will assume I've sent you an email to the chats. There it is, please open it. Because of it is by invitation. Can you see now? Don't do anything. Can you see it's now visible? I'm going to change it again. And now, because of I don't want people to have access, but I also need you to put in a password. So please refresh again. Now it needs the password. You can put in the one for admin at 123. So this is the third step. The first one is visible because maybe you're giving it to multiple people. And then the second one is private, and then now it's password protected.
Okay. So I'm not sure, maybe Methuli and Mokoto can come in terms of this one. Okay, Mokoto's not
so what we will do is we will also create it to make sure that as you create it, you can add the person from DigiSafe to DigiSafe. And then also there could be those automated communication to remind someone through an email to say you have been invited to complete this form, and then the person can immediately go into their DigiSafe, log in with the login details, and then they can be able to apply to that project immediately from there. If you can scroll a little bit down. So now this is another part which I didn't explain last time, but here you are also flexible to allow the company to add their own information so that you don't have to pre-populate information as a host. They can add their own information and make sure that the information is correct. Because for you to enter information for Cypro, it could be a lot of work for you to do. But what can happen is that we will customize the form to make sure that it enables you to enter all the information. This information will already be linked to DigiSafe Insight. So meaning once you capture here, as I go in and I review that information, all the information will have already been will already been pre-populated. So meaning that as a health and safety officer or health and safety project manager, so I don't have to worry about things that could be done from a contract, because I need a job, so I will do it, rather than for you as a host to doing it. You can go ahead, Maria.
Okay.
There's
sorry.
background noise. I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, it's not from my side. Earphones on. So Meshuli and Makoti, are we aligned on that? That for projects?
Yes, but still, Maria, I still have got my reservations on that, because there can never be a situation whereby a project comes first before a contractor. How do you create a project when there is no contractor? So all projects fall under contractors, all projects fall under subcontractors. So what I would envisage to see, so Neftali, if you look at DigiSafe there is
yes.
Because the one thing that we want to do is we want to register you as a contractor and assign you an index immediately after registering you as a contractor, né? Because you have been awarded a contract, né?
Yes.
Right. So we want to register you now on DigiSafe as a contractor and assign you an in for health and safety.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm the only one that's missing
He's breaking.
Okay. But I'm aligned with what he wants to say.
Yes, I do. I did get what he said. I also did make notes.
Okay. So yeah, so basically that's what I was saying.
So we have to, if I get it, we have to review this part, because it must be, if I get you, Mesoli and Maria, you're saying I go into DigiSafe, I populate that information, and already it gets sent to the contractor to complete. And this process must be done. So there must not be a job, like a project where you are invited to apply and all of that process.
No.
Okay.
For a few reasons. Obviously, that contract would have been like advertised on another platform and the same way that they do it now, and people would have applied. Whoever that gets awarded the project is the one that now that we're focusing on. We're not still saying, let us send out projects that we have available that we want to. Yes, so that is a process, and that's it's a process outside of what the project manager and the safety officers and everybody else at the mines do. Because then we're stepping into other people's areas if we're saying that now we want to be sending out. Because remember, the fairness is also one of the big things at the mines and whatnot. So if I'm going to be sending specifically to say, I know SAPRO and TechnoLibra and whatever, and then I'm only sending you projects to say, look, there's a project that's running, please apply. We that one, that's why I'm saying let's totally stay away from it. Let us just focus on us now onboarding that project. This is the person now at the man. Take it as HR, you know. A position is advertised and then HR is handling the whole thing. And now when
Yes.
you start the work, that's taking you to the team that you're going to be working with. Say, okay, this is your team. It's Maria and Mohotu and Mehluli. Mohotu will be your CEO. Now, you and Mohotu are then now, Mohotu is addressing you of whatever that you need. I need you to now, your work description is this. I expect you to give me
Maria,
these
to
results
interject.
weekly. Yes, please come in, Mohotu.
Sorry, Maria, to interject. Yes,
No,
sure.
no problem.
Just a general comment from my end, guys. Neftali and yourself and Clifford, if you guys can try as much as you can to stick to the spreadsheet, the content, the sequence of events as explained on the spreadsheet, bro, and don't deviate from that. Unless maybe there is anything that needs clarity from Mehluli on or Maria, or maybe there is something that doesn't technically make sense or logical sense, then you can question them to say, but this is not possible to have this before that, or whatever the case. But generally, the thriving principle that I would like us to follow, the underlying principle that I would like us to follow is stick to what is on the guys have captured the on the spreadsheet as the requirements that you need to cater for, so that anything else it can always be an add-on post the completion of the build of the solution. But let's just, I know you've got a lot of ideas, you've got a lot of things that would improve certain aspects of the solution, but I think let's just ensure that we stick to what is been captured on the spreadsheet as it is, right? And then we can always argue afterwards to say, guys, maybe this can be optimized this way or in that fashion. That's basically just my last comment. I just want to jump to another meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've noted that.
Okay. So you get it right, Neftali?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, especially like I said on the project thing, like, yeah, that one I think the minute we go and do a demo for them and we tell them of that, it will definitely be rejected immediately because of such reasons. So if you got that, then yeah. So you got the sequence, right? This is the whole.
Yes, I do. I did. Yeah. So let me go back now, and then if you can send me that link quickly as soon as it says from my site.
Which one?
The one for the recording.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, and then we will deliberate on this, and then from there I will come back to you, and then so that we can go to the next step. But it's clear that one, we must refer to the PDF.
Yeah.
And then two, we must also refer to the original
the spreadsheet
so that it's a simple and straight to what was already in that.
Yeah.
So yes, so I will have a meeting quickly shortly. They were a bit occupied, but I will have a meeting quickly, and then we can go through it. Yeah. So as soon as we have deliberated and some work is going, and then I will come back to you, and then we can. I think we will review what has already been done. Then we know that we are flowing on the same page.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll send you the link just now.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Goodbye. Let me stop the recording.